Today is an awesome day. We're going to see about bidding on the Elvis private jet that was abandoned 35 years ago out in Roswell, New Mexico, of all places. Insane. I want to thank Upside for sponsoring this video. I use the app all the time. It's super easy to do. You just click on it, find your location, and in this case, pumping some gas in the car. So we're going to the gas station. You just hit check in, boom, you're done. Also, you can go inside and get cash back for that stuff in there as well. I use this thing all the time, and after today, I'm gonna need to use the gift cards to go take the old wife on a date, because yeah, this is pushing the limits of marital bliss. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna go in, get a Mountain Dew and a snack, and it's gonna be just fine. Oh man, I love these things. Those are yummy. Now we gotta find a Mountain Dew to go wash it down with. What the heck is that clear? What is that fake wannabe thing? Not today, Satan. Ooh, or is it Code Red? Major Melon? I've never had that. Alright, today's special day. It's Code Red Day. Download the free Upside app. Use the code JimmysWorld. Save yourself 25 cents a gallon off your first tank of fuel. That's right, 20 gallons of gas, $5, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And now let's go see if we can't win Elvis's abandoned private jet. Whoa! I've always wanted to own a private jet, and there's no more ultimate private jet than Elvis's private jet. So today, it's going up for auction. This is happening today. I am legitimately overwhelmed because every dream car of my life, well, two of them are right here. You got the Ferrari F40 and the Ford GT. That's the Mark IV. My dream is the Mark I, which actually didn't win. The Mark IV was much more aerodynamic and created more downforce, but this is an airplane channel, so we have to talk wings like this, big wings. We are here at Mecum in Kissimmee, Florida. It's January 8th. I think, I'll double check this, but it's Elvis's birthday. And on this day, I'm here to see if we can't buy Elvis's private jet that was abandoned over 35 years ago and is sitting in a desert, rotting away, and it's been kind of sort of already taken apart, parts snagged off of it. It's a 1962 Lockheed Jetstar, and the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley himself, bought it in December of 1976, only 7 months before he passed away. And he paid a paltry $840,000 for this airplane, which, adjusted for inflation, is $10.2 gazillion. Elvis has two other jets, the Lisa Marie and the Hound Dog 2, and they're on display in Graceland, and this one is in Roswell, New Mexico, which, that explains so much. Elvis really is an alien. We all knew it, now we have proof. Like I was saying, the key to buying something at auction is focus and discipline. That's an extremely big struggle for me because, let's face it, I've got neither one of those, which I guess I'm at the right spot. I'm hoping that I can be able to pick this jet up for, cheap money, considering it's an abandoned jet and it's going to cost $1 bazillion to get it ever flying again, and it's not even ever going to be worth that. But it's Elvis, right? How do you put a price on that? We're about to find out. So it went up for auction back in 2017 and sold for $430,000. I don't know what the price is going to be, to be honest with you. I'm hoping it's going to be a lot less than that because that was a while ago. And from what I've heard, the owner is an older guy, and he's hoping that it will find a home where somebody can bring it back to life somehow and be able to have the rest of the world enjoy Elvis's jet once again. So I'm hoping that it'll go for like $10,000. Even that is still insane for this airplane, because remember my $1 private jet? Literally $1 for that, and we only got $400 in scrap out of it after we took off any bits and pieces that we wanted. so they're not worth anything. However, it's Elvis. $2 million. The estimate for that car is $2 million. Don't touch that. That one's $2 million as well. Nike. Oh, it even smells like speed. Fuel and oil and grease and exhaust. Oh yeah. Oh, I love that smell. If I did get the Jet, what do you do with it? Do you try to restore it and get it flying again? I did find the engines. They're in a museum in Tennessee, so maybe we can work out a deal with those to get the engines back. And then you have, you know, the whole airworthiness thing for this Jet. And rough guesstimate is it would probably cost somewhere around $2 million to get that Jet to be able to fly again. The other thing you could do, I don't know, turn into like an Airbnb, maybe. Have like set it up where people could stay there. You could put it in Las Vegas somewhere and have people get married in it or something. That would be pretty sweet. What would you guys do? Put in the comments, what would be the ultimate coolest Elvis thing that we could do with this Jet? I would love to hear your suggestions. I gotta tell you, I am so beyond nervous and anxious about this thing because for like the last week, I keep going back and forth of whether or not this is the best decision I've ever made or the worst decision I ever made. And I still don't know. What could possibly go wrong? Silas, I know you're going to get your license, but don't drive like this. That... Okay, I admit, if you can drive like that, freaking more power to you. That's awesome.
Here are your computer badge and your guest badge. Is there anything else I can get you today?
That's it. Now we got to go see if we can make a very well thought out financial decision.
Okay, well, congratulations. Thank you for coming. Have a good time.
Let's go. Thank you.
Thank you.
8,000, you better get 9,000.
So I want to make sure nobody recognizes me, to make sure they don't bid it up because they know I'm kind of an idiot when it comes to buying things. So
a Camaro convertible for $8,500. 8,000, you better give $8,500. You better give $5,000. You better give 8,000. You better give 8,500. Bid goes on at $8,000. $8,000 and the bid goes on.
I think it works. Nobody will recognize me. I feel a little Freddie Mercury though, but we're good.
Somebody get $40,000. You better get 40, you better get 30, you better get 30, you better get 30, you better get 12,000, you better get 15, 16,000, 17.
Yeah, duck under. Just duck and cover. I'm curious to see if there's anyone else that would actually be a bidder on that thing.
Some phone bidders. I mean, you know, you never know.
Yeah. I'm hearing, I can feel my heartbeat on the outside of, like, it's moving my bidder past. Okay, we're good. No, we're not. We're not good.
It's Become Special Event time, ladies and gentlemen. Become Special Event. We are now going to offer the 1962 Lockheed 1329 Jetstar Jet.
Let's pop around this way.
Elvis Presley, and I am fortunate enough to have the beautiful Priscilla here to say
words. Special event time. Go ahead, Priscilla.
Thank you so much. Is this on? Can you hear me? Wow. This is my first auction, and I'm so impressed. I can't believe you even heard what this guy said on numbers. You're very, very good. So this is my, like I said, well, thank you so much for having me. This is really a pleasure and a learning lesson. It's quite exciting. I think I'll probably be coming back just to watch all you guys work, and of course, all the great people that are out here at this auction. And I want to thank you so much for loving Elvis Presley. Elvis was a collector of cars and planes, and that was his joy, truly. So this is what we have today, the offering, and hopefully it'll do well, and hopefully, you have fun bidding. I'm just going to sit with a big smile on my face because I'm going to try to understand what you're saying. And by the way, today is Elvis's 88th birthday.
Birthday day for Elvis Presley.
Anyway, as much fun as I'm having right now watching all of you. This has just been amazing. So good luck to the one who gets the bid, and enjoy, because like I said, he loved planes, and this was one of them. Thank you. Thank you.
And stick around, thank you, Priscilla. Stick around after we sell the jet, because there's a special thing involving Priscilla as well that we're going to auction off.
Hey, Bobby.
So stick around.
Standing here right now, don't you feel like
Kind
a
of feel
king?
like a king. Absolutely. Let me tell you about the jet, ladies and gentlemen. It's Lot L104, a 1962 Lockheed 1329 Jetstar, purchased by Elvis Presley on December 22nd, 1976. It was one of several jets that he owned, Elvis owned, with two currently on display at Graceland. This is one of 202 production Jetstar airplanes produced by Lockheed. It's got a red exterior with red interior with silver accents, custom interior upholstery, featuring red velvet and the gold finish hardware, 6 passenger chairs with swivel and recline. This aircraft will require disassembly to be shipped. Coordinating assistance is available there at the site. An incredible restoration opportunity to create an Elvis exhibit for the world to enjoy. Now offering Lot L104, Jimmy Landis.
And somebody get 500,000 out of Jimmy, anybody get 500,000, anybody get 300. And 300,000 out of it, anybody get 3, anybody get 2, anybody get 2, give 100,000 out of for it. And 100,000 out of it, 100,000, 150,000, 150. I have 100,000 out of it, 150,000, anybody get 200. I want 150 to 100,000, anybody get 200. I want 50, anybody get 200,000 out of it, anybody get 200. I want 150,000, anybody get 200,000 out of it. I want 200,000 out of it, anybody get 250. I want 200,000 out of it, anybody get 250,000. I want 200,000 out of it, anybody get 50, anybody get 50, anybody get 250. I want 200,000 out of it, anybody get 225,000. I want 200,000, anybody get 225, anybody get 225,000. And $200,000 is the bid. Anybody get $225,000 for it? $200,000 is bid. 225. I have $200,000 bid. Anybody get 225? I have $200,000. Anybody get 210? Anybody get 210,000? $200,000 is the bid. $210,000. 210. 220. 220. 210, baby. Anybody get 220? 220, baby. Anybody get 20? 30. 230, baby. Anybody get 30? Anybody get 30? Anybody get 30? Anybody get 230? I have 230, baby. Anybody get 230? 40. 240, baby. Anybody get 40? We're going. 250,000. Anybody get 250? I have 250. 240. 250. I have 240, baby. Anybody get 250? I have 240, baby. Anybody get 50? Baby. Anybody get 50? Anybody get 50? Anybody get 250? $240,000 is the bid. $250,000 for it. I have 240,000. Anybody get 250? 250,000. $240,000 is the bid. $250,000. 240. 250. 250.
Let's give me some encouragement,
250. 250,000 for it. 240 is the bid. 250. 250. 250,000. 250. 250,000. Anybody get 250? 250,000. Get $250,000 for it. 250. 250. 250.
Sweating like a hooker in church.
$260,000 a day. $270,000 in the reserve is there. 260. 270. 260. 270,000. I have $260,000. Excuse me.
Sir, when are you going to get another?
270.
I couldn't afford the 230.
260. I told you about Beacon Financial. 260.
If they don't finance it,
270.
I'm in.
I have $260,000 bid. Anybody get 270? And it is sold. $260,000. Sold. $260,000. Purpose on the telephone.
Now, hang on. Stay here.
You made it happen. That was
Hey, I was calling you. I've got kind of a problem. My buyer on this plane was not understanding me very well when we were talking on the phone. And what they've told me is that they didn't bid what I had thought they bid, the 260. So what I told them was and the reason why I know this is I called them up to give them your information. So basically, they're trying to say they had bid $240,000. But that's not what we had put them in for. So I told them that the only thing we can do is to call the two underbidders and see if they were willing to open the bidding back up.
Sure. I mean, in all reality, my max that I had on that thing was 200, and I went well over that. So the plane is his. If he, whatever he bid at it, I think my last bid was 230, if I was honest with you. And then I remember him bidding a 240, and I don't know if I bid 250. I don't think I did, but I might have. I don't know. But all I remember is the 260, and I knew that was definitely out, way outside of what I'm willing to do.
Right.
Even at the 240 that he bid, he's still ahead of me.
Well, here's the other thing. That he's also wanting to renegotiate what his buyer premium is. So I'm kind of incentivized to sell it to someone different, just as it's not right to do that. It may be a mistake that we put him in higher, but at the same time, it shouldn't be renegotiated.
Sure.
So that's what I'm calling you. If you were to bid your 230, I would sell it to you and not this other guy.
Oh man. Well, I tell you what. Let me chew on that. What's the premium? What's the buyer's premium? What would my out of the door price with premium and everything? What am I looking at?
At 230, you were at 253.
Yeah, at 10% premium on it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I hate to do this to you, but I don't think I'd be willing to do it.
Okay. Well, would you be willing to do, if we were to negotiate your fee, would you be willing to do that?
No, unfortunately, since I didn't get that this deal was setting me up, or I had like 3 different deals in the works, and this one was the first one of those. And since I didn't get this one for anywhere remotely close to the price, honestly, if I'm being candid with you, I thought this thing would only go for $100,000, and you know, I'd be able to do my other 2 deals at $100,000. I'd be able to take care of those other ones, but this one went for way more than what I thought it was, and my max was 200, and I'm like, well, at the time I got caught up in the excitement of it and went up to 230, and no, I think I'm out.
Okay. Are you sure? Because, you know, it's a once in a lifetime thing, Elvis jet.
I know, believe me, I know. I'm just freaking. I've got lots of plans on it and stuff like that, and yeah, at that price, I think I'm still gonna have to be out on that.
Alright. Well, is there, I don't know, is there a number that you would be in on it for? I'm not, I really don't want to, I don't want to have to go back to this guy, is what I'm asking.
Oh, was he? Yeah. Like, how? Can you give me 24 hours?
I don't know if that's what, I don't know if I can give you that long. I'm sure we got to figure something out with this guy, but, you want to think about it for a little bit and call me back?
Yeah, let me do that. I've got a 2-hour drive home anyway, so let me think about it on the drive, and then I'll give you a call back.
Okay.
All right. All right, man.
All right, man. Sorry, it's kind of a weird deal, but we're we're in a little tough situation with them, so.
Sure. Now, if I can you have Lee, or who is the CEO guy?
Dave Major.
Is that the guy with the white shirt and the black vest thing?
Yeah, he's usually wearing that. Yeah.
Okay. If you could have, let me think about it for a couple of hours, and then have Lee at the head of the financing side of things give me a call.
Okay, I can do that.
All right. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks, David.
All right. Thanks, Jimmy.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
So now the tables have turned. Interesting. I'm an emotional roller coaster wreck right now. I was all set and happy that I got to keep all my money and go buy all these other airplanes. And this guy, oh my gosh. Do they do this on purpose? I don't know, gosh. This is so nuts. First I bought it, or no, first I knew I was going to buy it and it was only going to be 100,000, right? Only 100. What's 100 between friends? And then I go to the auction and none of that went as expected at all. My opening bid was 50 grand. I'm like, yeah, okay, 50 grand. I've got some ideas. We can make some money with it. The freaking opening bid was 150 grand. I honestly I thought it would not hit the reserve because they had like a $300,000 reserve on it. I think that's kind of my spidey sense telling me, reading between the lines. And I thought the bidding would really only go up to 100. I thought it would be me and some other nutcase, and apparently it was. And now here we are. I have no idea what to do.
So my situation right now is I've got a seller that, the airplane hammered at 260. I've got to pay the seller out from 260, so I've got to pay out 234. And I really don't want to lose any money on the airplane in the process, but I'm willing to put together a deal with you if you're interested, where I don't make any money either.
No, so I have a possibly a win-win solution for everyone.
They had a reserve on the airplane of 300.
Yeah, that's what my assumption was.
Yeah, and they lifted the reserve. So their expectation of me is they're going to walk out of here with a check for 234.
Sure. Okay.
Which, and in their defense, they're correct, and I am going to have to give them a check for 234. So for all practical purposes, I own the airplane right now.
Right. Okay.
And I've got 234 in it.
Okay. Well, so Lee, because here's where I'm stuck, right? And I think we can find a way to make it work for everybody. Because I'm definitely interested in the airplane. I'm probably the only real buyer for that airplane that I know of that would be stupid enough to buy that thing. And knowing what I'm going to get into with it. But here's kind of my struggle right now, my share. That'll work?
All right.
Yep, I keep it simple, make it easy, and make it a win for everybody.
You bet, James. Have a safe trip home.
All right, thanks, sir.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Holy crap! I just bought the Elvis jet! Holy crap! And I got it financed! Holy mother of pearl! What is that? I got totally gypped by the dude who was on the phone bidding. He was a complete flake, and I'm not sure how that all went, but yeah, whatever. Wow. So there you go. I just bought the Elvis jet for $234,000. What an idiot. And how awesome is that? But, okay, there's the wife. Silas, don't tell your mother.